Welcome back, everybody, to the Marketing 100. I'm Kayle, your salon and spa business bestie, and I'm joined today, as ever, by my good friend and founder of the Salon Business, John Hallberg. How are you doing, John?
I'm great, thanks. How are you today, Kayle?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. What are we talking about, John?
The tip of today is to do something unexpected and getting your clients involved in that. So what this is really about is about helping you get more word-of-mouth marketing. There's no better marketing than true word-of-mouth marketing, as you know, when your clients are talking to their friends about your business, right? When you have word-of-mouth marketing, not only is it like free, you could say, right? Because it's like, you don't need to pay to distribute that. It goes through the clients that you already have. And the clients that you have in your business is most likely the type of client that you want, and their friends are most likely similar to them, right? So it's like great to have them promote you. In order to have word-of-mouth marketing, obviously what you need to do is to provide excellent service, deliver great results. I think especially if you have like a business that provides like transformative results and people actually see it, I'm pointing at hair or, visual elements, like it becomes a conversation starter. Like, where did you get your hair done, right? That looks amazing. And like when you do a good service, like that helps spark that conversation. I mean, there could be a need to help kind of boost that word of mouth. I'm not a believer in these incentives like referral programs or like things where we kind of pay people to talk for us or like try to incentivize it that way. I don't know. What do you think about like referral programs and stuff?
I'm intrigued. I think referral programs are one of those things that like are big. Like a lot of businesses sort of utilize them and they swear by them. But I mean, a lot of businesses also swear by loyalty programs, and I hate loyalty programs. I think they don't work. So I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this, John. I'm gonna let you cook on this one.
Like, it's too big of a deal. Like where you go to get like your facial done or whatever, the waxing service or your hair or nail or whatever like the business is. It's too big of a deal to just like, yes, I'm switching because I'm getting $10 or $30 or whatever it is, like whatever that incentive is like for a referral. I think what's better is, of course, like provide good service, that will always win. There's no doubt about it. But if we're going to do something more, we just need to give people a reason to talk about you. Do something unexpected, something that is like out of the ordinary, something that kind of shocks people a little bit, or that, makes them curious, makes them want to share with their friends. So I'm gonna steal this one from a good friend of mine who actually, his name is Thomas. He runs a business here in the Stockholm area. So I'm in Sweden right now. He runs a hair salon. He's part of a full course that is available at thesalonbusiness.com/join, where we dive into like his method for building client loyalty. And one secret that he's sharing in here is his like annual chili growing competition that he's doing. So basically what this is like every year he allows his clients to like pick up a chili and like take it with them home. And then for, a certain amount of time, like they're going to grow that chili and going to take a photo of it. And whoever grew the nicest chili wins the competition. And this has become like this massive thing that like at that time of the year.
This is real. This is a real thing.
But is it? Yeah, it's a real thing. And it's become this thing when people like starting to ask for, when is the chilies coming, I want to be part of the chili competition. And people are like uploading photos. People are talking about it, right? Because if you come home to someone and they have this like chili plant growing, how can you not talk about your hairdresser who gave you this like chili plant and that you're part of a chili competition and like how you're kind of geeking out of that. It's like this one example of doing something that is like out of the ordinary, a bit random, but that is kind of cool and quirky, and that gets people talking about your business and wanting to talk to their friends about your business. Again, like obviously best is always like this, deliver great service and people talk about you. But if you want to do something like beyond that to kind of push that word of mouth marketing that is that we want, do something out of the ordinary. Or what do you think, Kayle?
I like it. I definitely love the chili plant idea, or like the chili growing competition idea. Like a chili pepper and salon are so very different things. But the fact that you like drew a line between those two things in your mind in like a very memorable and novel way makes that business sort of unforgettable, right? It's kind of like what you talked about with, finding your thing, right? Like the salon that your son goes to that has like a cupcake theme for some reason, right? Like, why is that a thing? I don't know. The owner really likes cupcakes. It's cool. It's weird. Just let them do their thing. I like that idea. And I think that it's like establishing those sort of like little nuggets in somebody's mind where they remember it or they find it novel or they look forward to it because it's something they would never normally do or never normally experience is it's brilliant. It's honestly something that like we should be trying to do more of. You know, we talked about like letting your freak flag fly a little bit. I think this sort of like this fits with that vibe of just like doing something that nobody would expect you to do, but they're gonna love it and remember it because it's just so strange. But like not strange for the sake of being strange. It's something that's cool. It's something that's novel and it works, you know?
Think of like, what could that be for you? What could your chili plant be? What could you do that is like out of the ordinary? And that will get people talking about your business. That will get people kind of wanting to share that with their friends. And you're going to boost some of your word of mouth marketing. And this doesn't need to be expensive. It doesn't need to be something fancy, but it's just something that is a bit fun and quirky. Thanks for tuning into this episode. The tip I shared with you today, again, I stole with pride from my good friend Thomas, who's part of the course of the Samotsu approach to building client loyalty. Is something that exists over at the Salon Business. It's available to you there. You can head over to thesalonbusiness.com/join and get on the inside and you can get access to that full course and hear more of the craziness from Thomas and all the gold that he's sharing inside of that course. Looking forward to seeing you inside of an upcoming video.